what's up? This is Chosen. It is a brand new month, February 1st, 2021. This video is going to get you all caught up on what you need to know going on in Raid currently heading into this week. So let's get into it. Alrighty, and then before we dive into Raid, I'm not going to go off on a tangent about this too long, but I did want to at least touch on it for some of you that maybe don't know what's going on. But yeah, we're living through a pretty unprecedented time. We are definitely going to see a movie about this whole GameStop and some of these hot stocks in the Reddit community and in the retail investor community being really pumped up and going to war against some of these hedge funds that are shorting certain stocks. There's going to be lots of documentaries and lots of movies about this. As you can see today, GameStop is bouncing around a lot. Started out down a little bit and went down. Now it's kind of recovering. So it's really up in the air as to what is going to go on with the situation. But I'm going to try to keep you guys posted a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to do a dedicated video on this. I do come from the finance world and I love this type of stuff, but I don't know how much of a tangent I want to go off on my channel about gaming and raid content on something like this. But yeah, anyway, guys, I just want to touch on that really quick because it is absolutely wild what's going on right now. And then as far as Raid is concerned, this weekend was a lot of fun. It was the 2X Sacred event. And then I've got a couple fun videos if you haven't seen. I did a viewer highlight of all the fun moments, giving viewers legendaries. And then over here, I will try to remember to link the video that I did where Darth Micro came on my main account and pulled my sacreds for me, and a lot of shenanigans ensued because obviously whenever Darth is around, there's lots of trolling and crazy things going on. So if you haven't seen that, check that out. Huge shout out to Darth for joining me, and I hope you guys got something good during 2X Sacreds. Definitely let me know down below. I always enjoy hearing how events went for you guys. And then if you're curious about the upcoming shard stuff next in the rotation, if Plarium holds true, we don't know, but if Plarium goes by their normal rotation of shard events, this weekend we will get a 10x event for certain champions, and we'll probably find that out in about 2 or 3 days. I'll keep you guys posted. And then the next big 2x summoning event will launch in about 12 days from now, and it will be voids if they go by the normal rotation. And I do just really want to quickly mention that down below there is a download link for World War Doe, where a brand new season just launched in game, and there are still a few spots left in my clan Chofly Elite. So if you haven't checked that out, you can check that out down below with the download link provided. And then in terms of in-game, there's nothing huge going on right now. It's going to be kind of a calm before the storm. We had Iron Brago. There's nothing like a fragment summon or a classical fusion event or something that's really going on hard in the game right now. It's mainly just going to be your standard tournaments and events heading into the 10x for this weekend. But they have been doing, I noticed that they've been doing a lot more of this faction locked special condition type tournaments in the game. We saw an arena tournament, but side tangent, the rewards on the right just aren't good enough for this type of stuff. They need to drive more interaction with the player base to make this stuff worth going after, or figure out a different way to structure it, because some of these ideas are decent, but it's not really worth the grind of investing in new champions and upgrading all the gear and really reworking lots of your roster and your artifacts when the rewards are like a rare book or something. So fun ideas, but I wish they would structure it a little bit differently in terms of the arena event. I didn't like the rewards on that one. I can't pull it up anymore, but I went with the high elves on that one. I did a poll on stream and it sounded like High Elves was going to be the most common choice, which is not surprising, given the fact they've got pretty good champions, and then people get Arbiter that have played long enough to finish the missions. But I went with Arbiter with Sandra, Tyrell as my debuffer, and then Yannicka as my damage dealer was kind of my pseudo-speed team in the High Elves mono faction arena takedown. And then under that same concept, we've got back-to-back Dragon tournaments coming soon. We've got the one live right now, which at least there is a 4-star chicken, an epic book, and a void shard. Those are okay. That's not bad. I would like to see one more tier at like 2,400 of a legendary book. That would be awesome. Then I would really like it if it went chicken, epic book, void shard, legendary book. That would be great. I understand they're probably not going to give out a sacred guaranteed on the on a single tournament or event, but it'd be great to see it go up to a book here and have another tier on that. But yeah, so this one live right now, if you read the print here, is Demon Spawn, Undead, Dark Elves, and Night Revenant. So it's basically the corrupted subset of factions. Instead of locking it to only epics or only one faction, they're giving you a little bit wider array of choices in terms of giving you 4 factions to choose from in the corrupted subset. And then if you're curious about the team that I am using, this is it right here. I put this together just really quickly without swapping gear or anything. I'm not trying to min-max it and get down to like 35 seconds or anything. It ends up being about a minute average clear time. I'm lucky enough to have some pretty game-changing champions in the corrupted subset with Battle ×2, Zavia, and Kymar. So, and I actually didn't even want a fifth because I experimented with putting some people in there in that fifth slot. Which, side note, maybe try this sometimes if you're building speed farming teams. It's not always optimal to put a champion in the fifth slot. Now, I could really try to min-max and put, like, corrupted subset food champions in that fifth slot, but I haven't bothered with trying to manage that, even though that would be more efficient. That would be a really cool thing to do. But yeah, this is the team that I use. Lucky enough to have some of these really good legendary champions, and they're able to kind of do it here in about a 1 minute run. Zavia detonating all those poisons that her in the battles place, and then Kymar here with the resets, and boom, you can see there it's usually somewhere between like 55 seconds and a minute 10. So this is a little bit of a slower one in terms of what I usually expect on the times, because I've seen it be down around 56 or so, but it is what it is. It works fine for grinding up for that void shard. And then as far as the next one coming right after it, I don't know the exact parameters of it. We can't pull it up. I really wish we could pull it up and see the rewards. But anyway, I'll probably at least grind the 2050 up here to get the void shard, and I'll pay attention to my group, and it depends how hard they're going. But I don't know if I'm going to go for the win on the group, but definitely going to get the void shards when I can, especially because remember, like I said, 2x voids are next in the rotation starting in about 12 days. Then as far as events going on in the game, we do have an artifact enhancement event coming up. That's the first thing I want to touch on, so make sure you're being careful about your silver today. You're going to want to double dip and earn some points for your silver spent, so make sure and wait until the artifact enhancement event goes live tomorrow. Then also around the same time, a champion training event going on. Lots of champion training events and tournaments going on recently, so I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's always a good idea to be working on your champion, so it's good to double dip for that, but definitely stretches us thin in terms of trying to complete one certain champion training event when there's so many of them. Then you've got the Dungeon Divers event going on. Like I always tell you guys, you're going to want to at least get the core hammers. A little bit unfortunate that there's no void shard. Would have been fun to see like an ancient shard and then a void shard here, especially with 2x voids coming up, but I would just say at least get the core hammers, and if you want to stop after that, totally understandable. Also, one really quick reminder that every time there is a new month, some of you new players may not know this, but at a new month, the opportunity to buy ancient shards in the market resets. You can buy 5 of them a month, and then at the first of the month, that's going to reset. So if you're diligent about checking the market, you will be seeing ancient shards show up in the next few days. You just want to make sure and scoop up your 5 ancient shards in the market every month. Then let's head on into the shop and go over the offers here. So we've got the bonus skill pack here of 50, legendary tome of 5, and then 5 epics as well, and 600. Okay, or wait, no, that's backwards. Okay, there we go. And then gems of 600, 1.51. Okay, so that's going to be a pretty easy pass for me. Gem pack, I don't need to plug this in to know that it's a pass, but I will just in case some of you are new to my channel and you want to see exactly how this grades out because it's fairly quick here. There we go, 5,500 gems, 1.38. The mini mix pack, I'm not really in the market of recommending the $20 ones, but they are technically a decent offer compared to what we usually see. And then, of course, we are getting the speed set offers. Now, you guys know my rule on this. If you're a veteran of my channel, I don't ever recommend buying speed sets unless you are trying to compete at the highest level of PvP. But even then, this is 5-star gear. So really the only one I've ever recommended was when they did 6-star epic speed, and I think it was for like 15 or 20 bucks. I did a dedicated video on breaking down why. I'll try to remember to link it over there if you want a refresher course on my opinion on that. But yeah, so I don't really see the player this markets towards. Maybe a super high spending early to mid-game player, but for 99% of you, I would say this is a bad bang for your dollar on $20 here, because you're probably going to keep like 1 or 2 of these for 20 bucks. But yeah, let's get that put away, and we'll kind of wrap up here. So, okay, it's going to do it for what I wanted to cover in this video. If you're watching this video right when it came out, I am running a little bit behind today, but I'm going to get to stream as soon as I can. So if you're watching this video right away, there will be a link down below, twitch.tv/CF_chosen, where I'll be live, hanging out, getting the raid week kicked off, and interacting with some people while we hang out and play a raid. So I hope to see you there, and as always, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.